Hey guys, this is JPPlayer 1127 here with a chaos draft. If you don't know what this is, you essentially draft, but you get random packs. So we're just gonna join this league here, and while we're waiting in the queue, you can kind of look at what sets they've actually included in this. Believe it's I guess they just call it 3 random boosters. Alright, I think that there's pretty much, yep, alright, so it's any booster from the entirety of Magic Online's history with slight curation, it says. So we'll end up getting 3 random packs. We don't get to keep the cards, which is makes it fair because you can pull boosters that are like I don't know, Masters, Eternal Masters, Masters 25, all those kind of sets, and then you also can get like Dragon's Maze. So if you open 3 Dragon's Maze booster packs and someone gets, I'm not even sure if they'll let you do repeats, but you could end up getting some pretty awful cards. So the hope here is that open up a good pack and get some really good cards. The strategy for Chaos Draft in general tends to be you're not really going to get much synergy, so you go for just generally good cards and just do a generally good draft deck. So we should start within a little bit here. Alright, 7 and 0, and we are good to go. Alright, Profound Journey. This card looks awful. Alright, so we got, what is this? It's one of the dragon ones, I can never remember. Alright, so we have in this pack, I'm not going to go multicolor, it's too early for that. Toon Bolt's bad. Scale Blessing is bad. Skybo's Teaching is bad. Alright, this just seems like a pretty terrible pack. Servant of the Scale seems okay, but it's not a great card. So there's no removal whatsoever. The rare is pretty bad. Cunning Breeze Dancer, this is a decent card, I would say. Pretty much all the other cards are pretty meh here. Even this card is not super good. I can see playing Servant of the Scale, or even 9 seconds. Alright, yeah, I'll just pull the Breeze Dancer and see what else we get here. I doubt we're going to end up playing this, but we'll see. Alright, so this is one of the not a great set either. Alright, is there any removal at all? Destroy target. If you control a swamp, destroy target non-black. Alright, well, this card is destroy target non-black creature. 40 seconds, so we're not going to be able to cast many Spirit Arcanes. That's essentially flavor text. I don't really want 3-mana 2/2s. Aki Raider is really aggressive. Oh wait, never mind. That card is just never triggering us. 2/1 for 2. Kumano's Blessing is just pretty bad. Yeah, these are all pretty bad. Alright, I'm just gonna pick the removal today. Alright. Phobia, that's some removal. Take Yuga's +1, that's pretty bad. This card's okay. That's pretty bad. This would be an okay card, but it's too narrow. Card's not so good. So I think we may want to end up, I don't know, some. I mean, what's the best card in this pack? This card is absolutely awful. This card seems okay if you're aggressive, but the cards that we have so far are not aggressive. Guess we could just pick the blue removal. Yeah, I guess removal. There's not so many other creatures here. Alright, now we have some stuff, hopefully. These are still pretty bad, but alright. When it has flying, flip it. That seems difficult. Alright, look at the top 3 cards, put one in on the bottom of your library, return to your hand. I mean, it's a draw 3 cards essentially. That has slight other upsides, so that seems okay. Consuming Vortex, that seems okay. I think we want some creatures here as well. Alright, that we don't want a 2 mana 1/1. We don't have 1 instant sorcery. Guess I'll take the bounce spell. Alright, looking at some sort of blue control deck. Well, this is alright. Get rid from the battlefield return. That is pretty terrible. Alright, this is actually really good removal. Power Sink is okay, but I think the Pendroflux is just good. We need some finishers, which is a little bit of a problem, right? Rescue definitely not. Cabal, Paladin. I mean, it's just a 4 mana 4/2, and then I guess we'll just take the Divination here. I don't think I really want to play anything else. Yeah. We also could use some sort of fixing. So at this point, we're almost definitely blue. We probably will splash white. We'll see about black. I'm not sure why the swamp is required here, but maybe that will somehow be relevant. And if we get any, so we do have this arcane spell, so we could possibly exile 4 cards to destroy another creature, because that's not actually such a high cost, so I guess there's a chance that could be relevant. Right, we have a 2 mana 1/1 flyer that hoses green. Thing that gives a creature flying. Right, do you have any white cards that are good here? Alright, so that's a 2 mana 1/1. This one is pro green. I don't think I'm gonna play either of these, but I guess Dragon Wings could be okay, but it is really a bad card as well. I'll grab the Coast Watcher for this. I mean, protection from green is not so important because green doesn't have so many flyers either. Let's grab the Dragon Wings. I don't think we're gonna play it though. Alright, anything here? Nope. Yeah, this is a pretty terrible pack. Alright, grab a Slip Through Space. We need some more playables. We need some more creatures. Cunning Breeze Dancer is not good enough. Seems that red is very open, but there's so many terrible red cards that are being passed. Maybe we'll end up cutting black if we see some playable red cards, but or white cards. We haven't really seen any good white cards either. Alright. Anything here? Scott, Super Prowess. Alright. Oh, this is back the original pack. Alright. So, Scale Blessing is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. Colgan Skirmisher. I mean, it's a 2/2 for 2. No downside. So, that's a interesting card. We're not going to play Profound Journey. We're not going to play this card. Yeah, so we'll grab the Colgan Skirmisher. Give us a creature to work with. Veil of Secrecy. Okay. Psychic Spear is absolutely terrible. Mending Hands is absolutely terrible. I mean, I guess Veil of Secrecy is kind of a combat trick. Get that for the sideboard. Alright. Well, this came back around. We're not going to play Paradox Delusions. We're not going to play Versatile Whip. Alright, take this card. This card can give creatures intimidating, so at least it has a slight amount of use. Right, so we're not going to play 3 mana for a 1/3. Death Curse Ogre is 6 mana for a 3/3. I guess. Alright, which of these are we most likely to play? I guess Graceful Adept for the sideboard. I mean, like, none of these cards are even good anyway. Publish Herder. Alright, Sarah's Disciple. Put that in for now. Put these in for now. We're almost definitely not playing this white, because these cards are just pretty bad. We don't really have any historic cards currently. Alright, so Dark Imposter seems decent in a controller deck. Angelic Armaments seems like a great equipment. Yeah, we're not taking that. I could see taking a Malfield Twins just because it's a big sticky creature. Gain some life. Alright, so actually I think what we're going to take here, it's between the Mistraven and the Dark Imposter. Dark Imposter is repeatable removal, but Mistraven is ton tempo. We're currently pretty low on playable creatures. I'll take the Dark Imposter just because it does have that repeatable removal. Mistraven, hopefully that comes back around, but it probably won't. Right. Well, I will snap pick the Spell Queller. Other possible cards that we could play: Dawngryff seems okay. Spectral Reserve seems okay. Unsubstantiate seems fine. So this is a really good pack. Hopefully some good stuff comes back here. But Spell Queller is just a great card. Right, we're gonna cut these, but we're definitely be splashing white here. We want some sort of fixing. We're probably just gonna do a white splash though. Alright, well there's fixing. Is there anything else in this pack for us? Runner's Bane. Just remove something. Sunspire is never gonna go off, and there's no other cards that we can even play in this pack. Toil, I guess we could play, but I think we'll just take the Hollowed Fountain. Call it a day. Alright. Aether Poisoner is a really good card for stomping, like keeping the board down. Aether Super is another really good card. I feel like Death Touch is going to be really useful. Aether Super I know is probably a slightly better card, but we don't have any artifact synergies. So I think the Aether Poisoner is going to be a little better. Death Dismissal, I mean, that doesn't really do much. All the other creatures don't really do much yet. The only problem is we don't have any mid drops. So we have 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drops, and then nothing higher. But there's nothing good here anyway. But we'll be on the lookout for that. Need some 4 drops and 5 drops and some counter spells. Hopefully. Alright, let's see what we get out of here. Next pack coming up. This is a long 0 seconds, but I feel like the deck so far is looking okay. We just need some bigger end things. Alright, Johnny's Pridemate, no. Wing Shards seems fine, but it is too white. We're not going to be able to play it. Doorkeeper, just a blocker. Iona's Judgment is removal. We have Dark Imposter. Use Whisper. We have a decent amount of removal. We just need some creatures at this point. I guess well, I mean, the Doorkeeper is going to pay 3 to mill them 1. Is it worth it? Do we really want a 0/4 right now? Eternal Thirst seems bad. Johnny's Pridemate, we don't have anybody to stay in life. We're not going to be able to play this. Yeah, there's not so many good cards here. Alright, grab a Doorkeeper. I don't think, hopefully we won't have to play it, but it's like we're looking somewhat low on playables here. Alright, quest. Alright, that does absolutely nothing. Wind Zendikon? I mean, it's aggressive. I don't think we really want to be aggressive. There's literally no big creatures. Huh. This is very awkward. And we don't really have enough creatures to mess with. Like, yes, we can get a 2/6 defender for 3 that returns to our hand, but it's just really bad. We could grab a 2/1 Swamp Walk for 2, but we're so heavy on the... This deck is not supposed to be aggressive, so I guess I'll grab the Guardians. Oh, there's not much here for us. I guess we'll take the 5/3 for 5, because we do need some more creatures. Alright, there you go. 4 mana for a 2/2 flyer that we don't currently have any artifacts, I don't think. But perhaps, maybe we'll grab some artifacts, because we're not taking the Instill Infection, we're not taking the Glintsteel Hawk, and then Otherworld Journey, definitely not. So, get in there, Fairy Merchants. Alright. At least we're getting some bigger creatures now. 5 mana, 3/3. This card is incredibly bad. Cathedral, Sanctifier. It's not planning on pushing so hard into white. But looks like, alright, are we gonna play it? Like, 5 mana, 3/3 is so bad. Sometimes a 3/3 flyer, like, no. I guess this card is okay. Really hope we don't have to play it. I just don't want to play a 1/1. Oh, okay, I took too long. So we didn't get anything good. Alright, we will snap pick this. Actually, Spectral Reserves I think is a little bit better, just because it does gain us the 2 life. Now we could use some more creatures. Alright. Are there? Alright, let's hope we get some back some of the other as well. Alright, well, we will take a 4 mana 2/4 begrudgingly. Definitely don't have gates, but such is life. Alright. I mean, I guess we can 7 mana 5/5. That's pretty bad, but we're not. I think that's probably just better than the other cards there. We're hoping to have to be able to cut Fenhauler. We have a couple of cards that we could probably sideboard in over that, but Eternal Thirst, we'll take it, but we're not going to play it. And Quest Lewis Temple. And alright, let's hope we get some good stuff in pack number 3. Alright, come on, good rare. Relieth and return all other non-land permanents to the owner's hand. Well, that seems like a big control finisher. Let's see if there's anything else good here. That is bad. Call to heal. That is absolutely terrible. Alright. Obelisk of Esper, we would love to get this back. Hopefully we do get this back. That would give us some really good fan facing, as well as this Resounding Wave. We could actually, I mean, we're probably not going to cycle that, but I think we just want to take the big ol' finisher here. We do need a big control finisher, and this is certainly that. And if they manage to remove it, we can always unearth it to get back for a turn. Alright. Ravenous Rats versus Phantom Warrior versus Mana Leak. I would like a counter spell, but we're so Ravenous Rats is a good card. Mana Leak's a good card. Phantom Warrior I want to take, but that's probably the worst of those 3. I think I'm gonna go with Ravenous Rats just because it is a essentially 2-for-1. Hope that the Mana Leak comes back around. It's not such a great card draft. And Ravenous Rats is very controlling, so there's a lot of cards that we would like to cut. So, alright, wow. So we can play Aethercast, Grixis Grimblade. Alright, we don't have that many multicolored cards, so it's essentially just a 2-1 for 2. Can't play that, can't play that. Alright, Soul Manipulation. Actually, this is a Soul Manipulation. It's a great card because it is a 2 for 1. So we will grab Soul Manipulation here. You could play the Aethercast thing, but I don't really see any reason to play it. Coastal Piracy. That's an interesting take here. Dehydration, some removal. Ooh, I think we are going to take Drudge Skeletons. It's just a great way to muck up the ground because we can just repeatedly just regenerate it. Alright, yep. Fire Drinker Crusader's bad. Breaching Hippocant. I mean, that's pretty bad. Asphodel Wanderer is just really expensive. Do we have very many humans? I don't think. Alright, we have 1 human, 2 humans. 3 humans. We don't have so many humans. This card's only okay. Guess we'll just take the big flyer. Seems like a much better pick here. Enlightened Tutor. I don't think we have very many enchantments that we're looking to get. I mean, we have a couple removal spells, but that's about it. I think we'd rather take the Deep Analysis here versus Sound Departure, which is Wake of Vultures. So Wake of Vultures is a big beater, which is nice. But I think we just need the card draw. We are slightly lacking on card draw. Alright, start cutting cards in just about a second. Alright. This card is absolutely useless. Dragon Bell Monk is useless. Hooded Assassin. This is a very interesting card to take. I think we'll... So it's Hooded Assassin versus Abzan Sky Captain. I really like the Abzan Sky Captain. But I don't love that we're so far into white currently. So I'm going to pull back with this Hooded Assassin. Just an okay removal spell, and you can always just put a counter on it. I think it's better than that 1/1 Death Touch, so I'm gonna remove this Guardian Zendikon. And I'll probably pull out this Fenholler. Alright, our curve is starting to look a little bit better, but so this card's okay, but I don't think we have so many vampires. We have 1, there's 2 vampires with a Dark Imposter. Nibblous of Mist seems a little bit better, or we could take, I mean, this card is so bad. It's 8 mana to make 2 2/2s. If it had instant speed maybe, but definitely not now. Alright, I think we'll take, Saving Grasp is your creature. Guess we'll try the 2/2 Intimidate. It's just a good card. Not so many creatures with Intimidate. Alright, so Thoughtcaster came back around. Drudge Reaver is 5 mana 4/3. This card would be good if we had the red, but we're not splashing another color. Thought Cutter Agent is just so bad, but I guess it's the only card that, I mean, Call to Heal is just bad. You'd never want them to draw a card. 1/1 Swamp Monk for 1, no. 4 mana, no. Return Healer, no. Alright, this is just all dead cards at this point, so grab a Plague Beetle. See what other cards there are on top. I think I will just take the Ardent Plea. This card seems okay. we'll just hit a random 2-drop, and then Exalted is fine. 2 mana for a 2/1 fish. That's no wonder. Right, we're gonna be cutting all these cards. Avarax and grab this Great Hun Khrushchev. Alright, so just finish up this deck. So cards that we don't really want to be playing in here. Sunspire Gatekeepers. Yep, alright. So we don't really want to be playing Sunspire Gatekeepers. It's just a 4-mana 2/4. Assassin's fine, Dark Imposter is fine. Right, Ravenous Rats is good. Colgan Skirmisher is just a 2/4 for 2, which is fine. Pendroflux, this is a great card. Doorkeeper is pretty bad, but it right, over I would say Doorkeeper over Eel East. Consuming Vortex is good. Agoraphobia is just removal, and we could always bring it back to our hand to get another creature with it. Acidyl Wanderer is just bad. Alright, so we need to remove 3 more creatures. Alright, so Coral Eel out. I'm just gonna keep this Hound of the Farbogs just because we do kind of want another card there. Dark Imposter is fine. Alright, so I think it's definitely these 3 are the possibles to remove. Which of these 3? Alright. So I think we would rather have a 2/2 for 2 over a 0/4 for 2. And then I'll just remove the Gatekeepers. Yeah, because now we'll have an early game presence. And then we'll be able to just tempo out the mid game and get into our late game finishers with these. Question is, were there any other cards that we would want to bring back in? Dragon Wings, Veil of Secrecy. I could see playing Veil of Secrecy here. It's another arcane card. What is that better than though? It's probably better than Highborn Ghoul, just because Highborn Ghoul's 2/2 unblockable. If we get it down, it's going to do work, but we're not going to get it down that often. Shadow Allergy Denizen is actually great, just because it gives almost anything unblockable. Yeah. Alright. I think we'll keep out that for now, but we'll probably end up signing it at some point. Alright, so we're going to be playing a Hollowed Fountain, and I think we want to play 1 less Plains in that, and 1 additional Swamp. Alright, so now we have 4 white sources. We are playing 1, 2, 3, 4. We only have 1 double blue card, so maybe we'll cut an island for another Plains. Actually, we'll add back an island, and we're gonna cut a swamp. Yep. Alright, so this was I guess what it originally recommended, but I think this seems like a solid spread. We only really have a couple double black cards, and the double blue cards are on the much higher end. But yeah, this deck seems like an okay control deck. Hopefully we have our mana, because we can gain a lot of tempo with things like Spell Queller and Soul Manipulation, and do fun things with things like Fairy Mechanist. I mean, Fairy Mechanist isn't really going to hit anything, but it's still a 4-mana 2/2 flyer. We have a decent number of flyers. Not so many of them are great, but should be able to do some decent stuff with that. So yeah, thank you for watching this drafting video. The gameplay videos will be following this, so please go check those out. And let me know if you have any comments in the comments, and see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.